All right, so Tara Reade, who accused Joe Biden of sexual assault, claiming the incident took place in 1993, tried to derail his 2020 presidential campaign. She has defected to Russia. What the hell is going on here? The Guardian reporting, former Senate staffer who made claim in 2020 appears on Russian media alongside convicted Russian agent in the United States, Maria Butina. I'm still kind of in a daze, but I feel very good, Reade told Sputnik, the Russian press outlet that supports Putin, while sitting with Maria Butina, a convicted Russian agent jailed in the US, but now a member of parliament in Russia. I feel very surrounded by protection and safety. Now 59, Reade was a staffer for Biden when he was a senator from Delaware. In 2020, she said that back in 93, in a Senate hallway, he pushed her against the wall and assaulted her. Biden denied it. At her press appearance, Reade was described as a writer and publicist, former aide to Joe Biden. Sitting next to Butina, Reade said, I just really so appreciate Maria and everyone who's been giving me protection at a time when it's been very difficult to know if I'm safe or not. I just didn't want to walk home and walk into a cage or be killed, which is basically my two choices. So she has indeed defected to Russia. She says it was difficult. She's not impulsive. She takes her time. And what she could see was that, I guess with the 24 election gearing up, she's better off in Russia being safe. She wants to live in both places, but she may only live in Russia, and that's okay. So I want to talk about this for a very specific reason. Some on the right, back when Tara Reade made these allegations against Joe Biden, some on the right called the left out as hypocrites. And what those on the right said to those on the left was, listen, on the one hand, you leftists say we should believe all women. And then Tara Reade comes forward and says, Biden assaulted me, and you don't believe Tara Reade. And so it's important to understand that believe all women in principle doesn't mean you blindly, indefinitely believe every single allegation. And this has always been the case. This was what I said when Justice Kavanaugh was accused. This was what I've always said. The right wing wants to use Tara Reade's allegations to say that Democrats and leftists actually have a double standard on Me Too and that it's actually just a political tool. Me Too, believe all women if the accused is a Republican. But if it's Joe Biden, suddenly you don't believe all women. And this couldn't be further from reality. Believe all women has always meant if an alleged victim comes forward, you take that seriously. You understand that anytime a victim comes forward to say, I was victimized, there is risk to them and that they could be pushed one way or the other, stigmatized, all these different things. And regardless of political affiliation, you investigate. That doesn't mean that every allegation is automatically true or that the allegations are free from scrutiny. It means every accuser should be heard and respected and held accountable for the truth and consistency of their claims. Tara Reade's claims were not consistent and they did not appear to be true after significant investigation. Believe all women isn't a slogan that says you must have unending blind faith, period. It is a call to deal with systemic sexism and misogyny, the sort of stigma and circumstances that historically have silenced and dismissed women who have experienced sexual violence. It means we want justice, we want accountability for the perpetrators of such crimes, including those who have often escaped punishment because they were in positions of power or privilege. We recognize women are more likely to be victims than they are liars when it comes to sexual assault. False claims of sexual assault and rape are quite rare. And when they happen, they should be dealt with seriously. None of this is new. Go back 2 years, go back 5 years, go back 10 years. This is what I have been saying. And when you looked at the Tara Reade situation, she made an allegation. And As far as I recall, certainly we took it very seriously. Okay, Joe Biden denied it. Fine. Many times perpetrators deny things. Joe Biden also has a long record of supporting women's rights and combating sexual violence, in contrast to Trump with his dozens of accusations against him, who doesn't have that record. Joe Biden said, I will cooperate with any investigation. I will release all relevant records related to Tara Reade. Donald Trump did not do that, and the contrast couldn't be more glaring. So what we need to understand is that these right-wingers are desperate to call the Tara Reade story a story of hypocrisy, because on some level they must realize that when we say believe all women, we're not saying unquestionably accept all allegations with no scrutiny. It's a reminder that we take allegations seriously. We support the survivors. We conduct thorough investigations. We ascertain the truth. And I can't think of any case that better encapsulates that than the Tara Reade situation. And now that she has been praising Putin and has defected to Russia, in my mind, it only raises even more doubts about her motivations and her agenda and her allegiances. So there it is, sort of like the cherry on top. Tara Reade has now defected to Russia.